So we are starting with a new canto. We have come out of the world of falsehood. What a word it was, what a frightening word it was. But I tell you, it's one of the most marvelous kind of descriptions. Most marvelous kind. And the last part particularly exceptional, very exceptional. The penman, this calligraphy and all those things, the future. So we are starting a new canto now, Canto 9 of the second book, the book of the traveler of the worlds. This is the culminating phase of Ashwapati's travel to the worlds of life, to the worlds of life. What we are going to see is the last phase of the worlds of life. From this point onward, after this one, we'll enter the worlds of mind and the higher spiritual worlds. So, this worlds of life, the top part of it is the paradise of the life gods, the vital beings, the vital powers, bright powers of the life in the hierarchy of things. Now, well, this is a relatively short section. The whole canto is in fact having only one section, section 65, with 31 lines, 31 sentences only, 31 sentences only. Let us see whether we can finish that thing today. And then 158 lines and a total number of 1136 words. 1136 words. So it's a very short canto, very short section also, relatively. In fact, we are seeing sections much longer than that, running into 70, 80, 90 sentences sometimes. Now, this canto begins, has the title, The Paradise of the Life Course. Paradise. See, there is a difference between paradise and heaven. It's not the heaven of the life gods, it is the paradise of life gods, see, where you have got kind of merriment, joy, happiness, song, music, beauty, love, that's romanticism. That is the paradise of the life gods, you see. Well, that is what people think, religious people think, that after having done good deeds in this life of yours, then you are taken to this paradise of life gods. Then you enjoy music, you enjoy drinks, you enjoy happiness and that kind of a thing, you see. But in the totality of the scheme, that is a very small part of existence. And it can, it does, it will distract you from your actual goal. Your goal will be in fact beyond the paradise. It has to go all the way to the realms of transcendent light, beauty, joy, happiness, or the transcendent nature. This is only in the world of life alone, you see. Now, the canto begins, section begins. Around him shone a great felicitous day. He has come out of night. He has come out of darkness. He has experienced extreme pain in the earlier part. In fact, if you see what has happened to him, the penman had done the calligraphy, then life beat pure in the corporeal frame. In the previous cantos, life beat pure in the corporeal frame. That is the purity of man. The infernal gleam died and could slay no more the darkness. And then he hell split across his huge abrupt facade. Hell itself has broken up completely. The structure has collapsed with that thing now, as if a magic building were undone. So what has happened? The first thing which has happened for him is life beat pure in the physical itself. Life beat pure in the physical itself. The infernal gleam has died. Hell split. Magic building is undone. Night opened and vanished. Into being's gap there poured a wide, intimate, blissful dawn. That is what has happened. Here were all things that time's torn heart had made. Here were all things that time's torn heart had made absolutely monosyllabic line. And sorrow could live no more. Division ceased to be. The soul lit the conscious body. That is a tremendous thing. The soul itself lit the body itself has become conscious. And in that conscious body, there is a light of the soul now. This way, matter and spirit mingled and were one. So that is a siddhi, that is a realization. With that siddhi, with that realization, he is now entering into the paradise. And around him shone a great felicitous day. With all that kind of realization, what is there around him? A felicitous day, a day of happiness, of joy, felicitous day. Around him shone a great felicitous day. Now, of course, the poet, the yogi, is extremely careful. He says that it is a great felicitous day. It is not the everlasting day. It is not the everlasting day. The everlasting day occurs in Canto in Book 11, the everlasting day. So this is only a kind of a small aspect of that everlasting day which is seen here. Great felicity, well, great, all right, felicity is all right, but it is only one thing. Shone a great felicitous day. It is not a day only, so to say. So, for seeing this day, all that preparation of the life, hell has to split and gloom has to go away and body has to become all that thing. All those things having happened, then he is able to go into the paradise of life gods. Now, we think that our good deeds will take us to this paradise of life gods. It's not so. You have to have that kind of preparation first. You have to have that achievement in you. The body should become conscious, hell should split, all those things should go away. Then only you might enter into this paradise of life gods, vital gods. So these are all the vital gods, vital beings. A luster of some rapturous infinite. It is not the total infinite. A luster of some rapturous infinite. It held the splendor of his golden laugh. Yeah, well, you see now the whole poetry is lyrical, sweet, moving, joyous. That's the mood of the poetry, you see. Splendor of his golden love. It held the splendor of its golden love. So first foot is I am, second foot is a napes, third foot is a piri, fourth and fifth are I ams again. But the beauty of this line, it held the splendor of his golden love. See how many L's are there? The liquidity of sound, that is the kind of sweetness of the paradisal life. Liquidity, the flow, the lucidity, it held the splendor of his golden love. So the poet is very artistic also to bring out that aspect. Liquidity, reason to the heart's happiness set free. Reason to the heart's happiness set free with that rapturous day, rapturous infinite. Now again, from the occult point of view, from the point of view of exactness of description, when you are entering into life, heavens, how these gods, how this paradise, what is actually happening is only regions feel free. Regions of heart, not the full heart. There are many aspects of heart which are not yet opened out. The subvital, the lower part, even the superior part of the vital. So there are certain aspects of the heart which are now experiencing these things. So he uses the word very correctly, very well. I am not going to give a certificate. He is telling you that look, this is the totality of the heart. The lower, the middle, the higher, all the antariksha, that is what is happening. Regions of the heart, happiness, set free, intoxicated with the wine of God. Well, that is what the joyous heart will see, intoxication of the wine of God, wine of God. I don't know what kind of wine it is, Soma. It is definitely better than champagne, perhaps, or vodka, I don't know. Wine of God, Soma Rasa. That is what they drink. Well, actually, the higher, the superior gods, they don't drink Soma. They drink immortality. The drink of immortality. Amruta. Amruta. They drink Amruta. Intoxicated with the wine of God. Now, that is the difference. With the wine of God, you can get intoxicated. With Amruta, you don't get intoxicated. You don't get intoxicated. You live in it, you enjoy it, you are there. See? Immerse in light, perpetually divine. Now, who are perpetually divine? Who are immersed in light? Regions of heart. Regions of heart. Immersed in light, perpetually divine. Only regions of heart. A favorite and intimate of the gods. Obeying the divine command to joy. It was the sovereign of its own delight and master of the kingdoms of its foes. That it, lesser of some, it stands for that lesser of some, rapturous infinite. It held, luster held. It was the sovereign, that lesser was the sovereign of its own delight, master of its own kingdom. You see, that lesser actually refers to felicitous day, the first line. Felicitous day. So it was a rapture, it was the sovereign of his own delight and master of the kingdoms of his soul.